state of YouTube is like talking about how a young, impressionable kid has turned into drugs and messed up his life entirely. From a place where you broadcast yourself on YouTube, now it's just turned into an utter cesspool of shit. So the question is, why did it turn like this? Back in the old days, it was all just webcams, everyone had their box PCs, and they would just do whatever the fuck they wanted to do, essentially. Now it's just Mr. Beast type content with very, very sophisticated editing. It seems people can't, watch a YouTube video without a Sunny V2 type edit or a Mr. Beast 2 seconds, 3 seconds cut skip type montage. You might blame Mr. Beast, you might blame Sunny V2, you might blame whoever you want to blame. The simple fact is it's always going to turn out like this. Any form of media company that just starts up, always starts out small and then expands into something that was unrecognizable from the beginning. Sure, it's entertaining now with slot, but it is entertaining. But back then, no one knew how to edit, no one knew how to speak or even attract viewers. It was all just on a whim, it was all just random. Let's just take Boogie2988 for example, right? He was a guy who just started his YouTube channel and just started talking about himself. He did his skits, he did his Francis thing, and he became a widely beloved figure on the platform until he didn't. A huge part of that is because he didn't expand his empire. He just kept on keeping up with the Boogie Francis character for the years and years, and then he fell off and he got exposed for several things, but like that, it's always going to happen with someone. Everyone's got an expiry date essentially, but not unless you're smart about it. We'll take Shane Dawson for example. He started out on YouTube in like 2005, 2006. He did his racist sketch and then he expanded onto his conspiracy theory stuff. He just kind of evolved as a content creator. That takes planning, it takes a huge amount of resources, a huge amount of money to even come up with an idea in the first place to expand and change. Let's take commentary channels for example. The first commentary video documentary that actually blew up is because of Colossal's Crazy's commentary style videos. Colossal was a personality, plus he knew how to edit. I don't know if he brought an editor, but he knew how to edit, and he did his FouseyTube documentaries, he did the Weed Guys documentary, he did the Basherverse documentary, and that kind of kind of expanded the whole variety, well, quote unquote variety of other YouTubers who would do essentially the same thing. The OG and everyone else is annoying. Take my word for it. I will never ever watch a Turkey Tom video ever again if Colossal came back into the whole commentary scene. With personality, it kind of declined. It just didn't feel like its personality no more. It's just the types of editing. You could literally be a piece of shit, but as long as your video is entertaining, it's flashy for all the zoomers that are salivating at the mouths, then it doesn't matter if you got a personality, it doesn't matter. Is this a good thing? Well, I think we're creating real-time ADHD, Asperger's, autism with these new types of videos. I don't feel people are entertained enough with personalities, so they need to have something as glamorous as money or Mr. Beast or whatever the fuck. But essentially, if you want to start out being a YouTuber, you'll need to learn how to use Adobe Premiere Pro, Adobe After Effects, and Photoshop for the thumbnails as well. You really don't, but if you want to start out, you do. There are outliers, the biggest one being Penguin Zero. I just can't keep his name out of my mouth. He lives in my head rent free, but he is that one outlier who doesn't really do much editing. He's just like a newscaster. He's like Hugh Edwards from the BBC. That's a bit too harsh, but he's still a newscaster. He's not Hugh Edwards. No, absolutely not. He's not Hugh Edwards, but he is just like a newscaster. He does a variety of videos. He does video game streams, does news commentary, and just commentary in general. And you might say he has a personality. Well, the general person or the general subscriber would say, I love Penguin Zero for his personality. I'm gonna tell you this, there's not much there. I'm sure he does, but he doesn't, put on his YouTube videos at all. He's just kind of cut and dry. He doesn't want to give out his real opinions because everyone's got an opinion at the end of the day, whether you're an NPC or not. He just doesn't want to give his opinion because, he's not trying to risk his career in it. I'm sure his opinion is very valuable IRL as opposed to YouTube life. So in conclusion, the whole reason why YouTube has come to this point in terms of how the videos feel is simply because it's just expanded from where it was from the beginning, and it just sounds way too general of me to say. It's like learning an instrument. You just start out very bare bones, you don't know what to do, but you keep on learning and you just keep at it, and then it's like that. It's very sad. There's no personality out here, but at least the videos are entertaining. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you find me entertaining, and yeah, that'll be it. Thank you and goodbye.